So this is a great sequence that you can do just to open up into the body. So it's under 15 minutes, roughly 13 minutes long, with optional Shavasana at the end. So just preparing yourself at the top of the mat, drawing the tailbone down long into Tadasana, bringing the arms alongside the body, palms facing forward. Inhaling, hands to the heart. Inhale to grow the arms up tall alongside the ear, keeping that prayer as you lift through the heart. Exhale to fully fold. Inhaling to flat back, lengthening the tailbone back, crown of the head forward. Exhaling to fully fold, stepping back with the right foot as far as you can on the inhalation. Reach through the sternum, sink into the hips. Making your way into plank pose position, bringing the weight forward, slowly lowering knees, chest, chin. Inhale to a small cobra, reach through the sternum, all 10 toenails to press. And then re-lifting the toes, making your way back out through halfway chaturanga. Tuck the toes behind as you bring the hips back, creating a nice stretch on the shoulders before making your way into downward facing dog. Nice long breath in. Full exhale. Inhale, right foot's going to come to step between the hands, reach through the sternum. And then retucking those left toes to fully fold over your legs. Inhaling all the way up to stand, bringing the hands together, lift through the heart. Exhaling, hands to the center. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to fold. Inhaling to flat back, exhaling to fold. Left foot's going to step back. Inhale to lift through the chest, ground down through your hips. Plant the palms, stepping it back into plank. Exhaling, knees, chest and chin with control. Inhale to small cobra. Inner thighs spiral up towards the ceiling. Soften the glutes. Lift up the toes as you make your way through halfway chaturanga. Retuck the toes. Bring the hips back towards the heels, stretching across the shoulders. Then making your way up into downward facing. Inhaling, left leg's going to come to step in between the palms. Reach through the sternum in your low lunge. And then making your way back to fully fold over the legs. Inhaling, lifting the arms all the way up, bringing the palms together and down to the heart. Inhale to grow them up tall. Exhaling to fully fold. Inhale, right foot's going to step back, making your way into low lunge. This time tucking the toes behind. So you might lift the heel up towards your sit bones as you look over the right shoulder, or you can take the hands to the small of the lower back. So just gauging how far you want that foot to come up. Then sending the toes back, left leg's going to straighten as you lengthen the chest over that leg, making your way into runner's lunge. And then walking the hands forward to the top of the mat and then over to your right. So you're going to set up for gate pose, inhaling, right arm lifts, exhaling to fold towards that outstretched leg. Nice long breath in, exhale, bringing those fingertips down, left arm's going to sweep over the ear. So from here you might come to lift also your left leg away, keeping the foot flexed. Strengthen the core, maybe pumping the leg up and down a few times before bringing the hands back to the center, all the way back into runner's lunge for a moment, and then back into low lunge. Taking both hands up onto that front thigh, rolling the pelvis under as you reach and extend through the fingertips, arms long. Maybe tucking the back toes here and coming to elevate your knee into high lunge. Try and keep this strength and stability. Exhale, frame that front foot, step it back into plank. Exhale, shift the weight forward, bring the knees down, pick up the toes, halfway chaturanga. Inhale to lift through the chest, small cobra, coming back the way you came in. Tuck the toes for lengthening the shoulders before downward facing dog. Deep breath, bring the gaze forward, right foot stepping through, followed by the left to fully fold. Inhale to flat back, exhaling to fold. Inhale, reach and extend the arms all the way up, slight lift through the heart, exhaling, hands to the heart center. Inhale to lift, exhaling to fold. Inhaling to flat back, exhaling to fold. Left leg's going to step back, reach through the sternum. Tuck those left toes and then lift the heel towards your sit bone, getting that stretch through the thigh here. So remember, there's the option to take the hand into the small of the lower back as you bring the gaze over, and that foot can lift a little bit less further away if it's intense. Bring the hands back to frame that right leg. Inhale to lengthen the torso over, exhaling to fold into runner's lunge. Then coming to walk the hands around to that left hand side, come into your runner's lunge on this side, extending the right foot towards the top of the mat, making sure the right knee, heel and hip are in a line. Inhale to reach the left arm up, exhaling to fold. Inhale, making your way over to the other side. Right arm's going to spiral over the head, drawing that right top hand corner of the chest back, maybe elevating the right leg and lifting and lowering the leg up and down, pulsing a few times. Exhale to release down. Walk the hands all the way back round to the top of the mat, making your way into runner's lunge, extending over the leg. Exhaling back into low lunge. So from here, taking both hands onto that right thigh. Inhale to elevate the arms, maybe tucking your left toes to lift the leg. Keeping that long line of the torso, full breath in, strengthen the legs. Exhale, coming to frame that front foot. And then stepping it back into plank. Inhale to shift the weight forward, take the knees down, pick up the toes, halfway chaturanga. Inhale to small cobra. Exhaling, really lifting up the toes, and then tucking them under to stretch the shoulders before making your way into downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the gaze forward, stepping up to the top of the mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, extend and reach the arms all the way up either side to touch. Exhale, palms coming down. Inhale to grow the arms up. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to flat back and to fold. Right foot's going to step back, followed by the left, making your way straight to downward dog. Inhale, right leg to lift. Exhaling to stack the hips. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow left and back up into that hip stack. Inhale, knee to the opposite elbow and back to that hip stack. Opposite elbow, this time extending that leg out long, taking the weight into the right hand. Left arm's going to lift, perhaps reaching the right foot away. Exhaling back to the center into three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to the nose, step the foot in between the hands, making your way into pyramid pose. Exhaling to fold. Bend that knee, start to shift the weight forward. And then coming to make your way up into a variation of swan pose. So we're going to reach the arms up over the head, interlock the thumbs, and then bringing the hands down through prayer, making your way into warrior three, pressing that heel towards the back of the room, bringing the palms down, softening into a low lunge as you gently land that leg. Inhale to extend the arms up. Taking the right hand onto the thigh, leaning over to the right. Frame that front foot. Step it back into plank. Exhaling, knees down, toes to lift. Halfway chaturanga. Inhale, small cobra. And exhaling, re-lifting the toes, making your way back into that shoulder stretch, downward dog. Inhale, left leg to lift. Hip stack here. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhaling up. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhaling up. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow, this time threading that foot through, taking the weight to the left hand. Right arm's going to lift, maybe lifting that left leg away, pointing the toes. With control, bringing that arm down, slowly making your way back into three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot in between the hands, set up for pyramid pose, lengthening that left hip back, sternum forward to fold. Rebend into that left knee, shift the weight forward, making your way into swan pose, lifting the arms up and trying to lift that leg behind, creating a gentle arch into the back. Exhale, slowly making your way into warrior three, lengthening out through the crown of the head, pressing back through that sole of the foot, softly landing into a low lunge. Inhale to extend the arms up. This time left hand's going to come onto the thigh as you extend the right arm alongside the ear. Coming to frame that front foot. Step it back into downward dog, coming forward into plank, knees come down, lift up through the toes, halfway chaturanga. Inhale, small cobra, and exhale back through that halfway chaturanga, tuck the toes, shoulder stretch, downward dog. Full breath in, and exhale, landing the knees down, making your way into Balasana, child's pose, perhaps bringing the palms to connect, and bringing the thumbs down in between the shoulder blades or onto the back of the neck. Taking a few breaths before gently making your way up to seated. So just in a comfortable Dandasana position with the legs out long. Inhale to reach up, exhaling to fold over the legs. So just keeping the breath nice and deep, feeling the flesh of the stomach moving away. Inhale to extend the arms up. So we're going to make our way into a twist here. So your left leg is going to come across the right. And then twisting around over to that right hand side as the right hand presses behind the back. Inhale to come back to the center. Now the right leg to lift. Inhale to extend the arms. Left arm behind the back as you twist over to that left hand side, bending at the right elbow to hook inside the knee. Inhaling back to the center, making your way to a comfortable cross-legged position to finish. So namaste. So feel free to either stay here in this seated position for a bit longer or coming into Shavasana if you have a bit more time, maybe coming into a few more twists or floor movements if you wish to. So I hope that you've enjoyed this practice. Please feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you soon for another video.